let me wish you a good afternoon, Warriorettes fans. Welcome to the in-school tip-off to the high school basketball season. It's a Hall of Fame game, but these Warriorettes, they're taking it just like it's the state championship here.
Get up and down the floor and make shots. Attack the rim, guys. Let's go.
I think there's certain times that I think you kind of get tired of practicing. And I know that's probably not the best thing to say, but when you've been going extremely hard for 13 days of practice almost, and then we went and played on 2 weekends of games, I think you're just ready for it to start.
Good. Good.
And you can see it in their eyes. You can kind of see it in the way that they react and the things that they do. I think they're ready to get the challenges ahead of themselves and be ready to go. It's always exciting to start a new season. Every time you do that, it's fun because of the challenges that are ahead of you. And when you put a lot of expectations on you as an individual or you as a player, as a coach, you want to fulfill those expectations because you don't want to let anybody down. Anytime you can play at home, especially this gym, you get a little bit of advantage. I mean, it's just a special place to play. It's a great atmosphere. People are on top of you, and they go at it, and getting the opportunity to play in front of our home fans for the first time is going to be a great opportunity for us. And we got a lot of home games, and a lot of good home games this year. And this is just one of them that, hopefully our fans are going to enjoy and our girls are able to put on a good show for them.
Shots up. And that is a true north three-pointer from Bella Winningham, getting it started in style. It's a steal. Way to balance it there. Selby a pretty move, as she gets a pretty pass into Clark. Could have called an and one. Chemistry between these two is undeniable. They're getting it to Selby, gonna get it quickly to Clark. Mid-ranger is good. My goodness, that's another true north three-pointer way downtown. Gets it to Cassidy Reed. Big, deep swing pass. Selby up with it. Another true north three-pointer.
Docus, we're going to be saying that a lot this season.
Jones, two. It's good.
Great mid-range right there, Docus.
Trying to find somebody to get it to. Gets it to Grassy. Tough two-pointer. Line drive is good.
Almost feel like she's automatic within 8 foot there, Doc.
Beautiful pass. Sets up the three. It is good, as Clark was not going to miss that one. Good rebound there from Winningham. Puts it back up and in. Grassy, a beautiful trip pinion Euro step.
Beautiful move there, Docus.
Open shot. True north three-pointer. That'll do it. Your Rhinefall's final score report reads 93-75, White County Warriorettes. And it's not where they want to end, Roberts, but this is just the start they were looking for to catapult this season.
You're going to win the game if you play defense. They're not going to stop playing. They're going to play hard. But you've got them a little bit frustrated just because you're playing defense. You got 16 more minutes to play. They're not going to go away.
Your first name is free, last name is dumb. But you still believe in where we're from. Man's right flower, it's in every living thing. Mind, use your power. Spirit, use your wings.
Rebound. Be ready to rebound. Everybody go get rebounds, and then we can go have fun. Okay? Take care of business. Let's get the job done. All right, let's go.
First name is king, last name is dumb. Cause you still believe in everyone. When the baby first breathes, when night sees sunrise, when the well hugs the sea, when man recognizes freedom, freedom, freedom.
Things don't change. Things do not change. If you play like that tomorrow, we're going to have a lot of fun. You play like that the rest of the year, we're going to have tons of fun.
Atoms in the air, organisms in the sea, sun and yes man are made of the same things. Freedom, 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 freedom.
Oh gosh, okay. Oh! I'm excited! This is so, I feel so bad. I don't feel bad at all. Sorry. Oh wait, here comes somebody. Hey, did they get it?
No. This way. This way. You look so cute.
I know you were doing this. Because y'all all emphasized it. I was like, they're doing this screw with us. It's a screw with us. We're like, Hallie's bringing us a Holly?
It was white this morning.
Oh, yeah.
It hurt so bad.
Bella, you know where Kylie's at,
Yeah.
Norris?
Bella, where's Collie?
I'll look. I'll look. She's on the Okeechobee Road.
Kylie is?
2 minutes away.
Yeah, you look very cute.
Dear Lord, bless this food, bless everybody here, and I hope that everybody has a blessed Thanksgiving.
Familiar highways, lined with leaves turn brown, making my way back into my hometown. Funny how this all looks different, but it feels the same. Like how life never stops changing, but some things never change. So fill your plate and fill your drink and fill this house with family, the kind of love that all these years can't wash away. 'Cause the older that I get, I see that life is short and bittersweet. Thank God for this Thanksgiving Day.
Good shot. Hey, finish high. You're finishing right here. Finish high. Good penetration. Good. Good. Stay wide. Spacing. Good, Pete. Got 4.
You want to win every game that you play, obviously, and any game that's on your schedule. You want to try to win that game and play up to your potential every time you step on the floor. And biggest thing is, we're pretty comfortable here early on with playing 7 people, but we've got to develop an 8, 9, and 10, and they got to develop pretty fast. And if we're able to do that, then we're going to have some depth at all the spots that we need depth on.
We just don't need to settle on that. Like, of course we're going to score, but we don't need to settle of, oh, we're scoring this much amount each game.
We know that we can score up to 90 points a game, so knowing that we're that big of an offensive threat, and it all comes down to defense, but we've had games where we've had a few defensive breakdowns, but we always come back from it and recover, and we end up playing great defensively the next game. So if we just keep adjusting the way we play defense, we'll be in great shape.
Dodgen, he always pushes us in practice every day, and then last year, one loss can end your season. You can't underestimate any team because they could be having a great night, literally making every shot they throw up. We both start the game 0-0. It's anyone's ball game. That's how basketball is. Anytime
you play games, you got to challenge. You got to come out and challenge your kids. Last night we played a team in Smith County that, they were in the state tournament last year, and a couple possessions away from going to the state semifinals. So you got to challenge yourself every single time you step on the floor and find those inner challenges to keep you going. I thought we'd go back to the Central Magnet game. I didn't think we were ready to play. I felt like we looked at some different things and thought, we're just going to come out here and win. It's not going to be a big deal. And you can't have those games because at any time, no matter who you're playing, when you get into district play, every game that we play in the district is a rivalry game. Whether it's DeKalb all the way to Livingston to Upperman, whoever it may be, it's a rivalry game. So every game is important for that seeding because you want to be in the top 2 where you get that bye and get the automatic bid into the region. So, you've got to challenge yourself every single night. And that's what's so grueling about basketball is you're playing 2-3 nights a week and you got to get yourself up to go every single time you play. You got to be able to withstand some adversity sometimes. And you don't know when that adversity is going to hit. And so we've got to mentally be strong enough to handle that adversity every single time we step on the floor.
Now, you play just as aggressive on this side of the ball as you just did on the other side. All right? Let's go. Here we go. Kyra, get Lake a breather. Let's go. Good job, Lake. Fist one. You're in fist one. Let's go. Be aggressive. Power. Power, Gray. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Get a pass. Get a pass. Get a pass. Read it. Good, Kylie. Read it. Drop. Hurry. Rebound. Let's go. Quick. Quick. Go, Kyra. Run. Good. Good, Kylie. All right, here we go. Let's go T. Cassidy, you and Kennedy up there in the screen. Kennedy, you're the roller. You roll, let Cass, so flip your spots. There you go. Here we go, T, let's go. Go hard, go hard, go hard. Good, Kyra. Come on, Gray. You know what's coming. They should never get a layup like that. Here we go. Good. Rotate it. Go screen, Cass. Go screen. Good. Good. Spacing. Spacing. Freeze. Here we go.
You got to play defense to win games. I mean, you know, it's great to score 70, 80, and, you know, we've been fortunate enough so far early on to score 90 points in 2 different games. That's the fun part of it. The hard part is sitting down and getting stops and making other teams work for what they get. And you got to be able to do that night in and night out. And if you're able to do that night in and night out, you're going to win those games when you get into district play towards March, end of February, March, where you've played a team 2 or 3 times. They know what you're going to do. You got to be able to execute. And if it doesn't work, you got to be able to get stops. And I think this bunch is, you know, taking a lot of pride in what they're doing defensively, and they got to continue to get better about it.
You can score all you want. Like, we can score all we can, but defense, if you can't play defense, that's what's going to win games.
In practice, we run this shell drill every day, and he is constantly pushing us in it. If we mess up, we'll have to maybe like run a lap or something, or just do like 5 push-ups or something. But I mean, it's really an intense drill, and I think it really has helped all of us. And one attribute in defense, and it's just defense gets our offense flowing. We get fast transition.
Dodgen stresses defense so much. That's why we do so many defensive drills. So really that's what wins ball games. Defense wins ball games. So I feel like that's the key factor, and making sure that we're playing tough on-ball defense really makes a difference for us. A lot of our plays have to come from defense and getting defensive stops and scoring like that.
You know, anytime you go back to a place that you coached, I mean, it's different. They spent 10 years at Cannon County, and Cannon County is a good place. It's a good place to work. It's a good place to coach at. We were extremely successful. You know, you have those moments before the game and after the game, but when the ball tips, it's all business. And, you know, you got to talk to your kids about being focused and being ready. Robert A. Harris Gym at Cannon County, that's a hard place to play. A lot of good teams have gone into those gyms over the years and lost ball games there, just because it's such a hard place to play and it's a passionate fan base. And, you know, they're not going to lay down and not play hard. You know, that's just not their MO. And, you know, their coach played for me for 4 years when I was down there, and she's a hard worker and you know, trying to build a program down there. So, you know, it's going to be a fun event. It's going to be a fun atmosphere, and you just got to go and enjoy it. But once the ball tips up, it's all business then at that point.
Welcome, Warrior and Warriorette basketball fans. Tonight's game will be the Warriorettes facing off against the Cannon County Lions.
Every time that you step on the floor, you've got to handle some kind of adversity, whether you play on the road, whether somebody's not playing, whether somebody, you know, gets hurt during the middle of the game. You got to handle adversity at some point. You got to handle it tonight. Okay? It is what it is. We're going to go play, and we have no excuses. I don't have an excuse. You don't have an excuse. Because if we do what we're supposed to do and we prepared like we're supposed to prepared, it's not going to matter. Because you're going to go out and you're going to play defense. We're going to rebound. We're going to get transition, and we're going to go play. And everything else takes care of itself. You got to be ready to play. I told you the first time we played them. This was a team last year that played you tough as anybody the first 2 times we played them. At our place, they played us tough, and then down here, we had to scratch and claw to get a win last year down here. I expect the same. Expect the same. Ash in the middle, 41 Ash in the middle.
Gracie Clark over to Bella Winningham. Right off her fingertips. You know, that is not how you want to start a game.
Switch it. Come on, Kyra!
And she was left wide open. That was a defensive break. Kyra with a deep 3. Did not get that one.
Again with those corner 3 misses.
Lakeland finds Ashlyn. Ashlyn to Kyra. Kyra with the cross-court pass to Lakeland. She'll let a 3 fly. And that one will right in. Great shot from Lakeland Grasky. Gonna hold for this last shot here. Unless she finds something she likes right there.
Because we have no accountability for each other. Because it's easy. You weren't ready to play to start the game. We get 2 layups, throw a skip pass out of bounds, miss 2 wide open layups, and then we don't talk on defense. And they're here to beat you, and you're here just to go through the motions because the look's on all your faces. There's no excuse. None. Except for the simple fact of they're playing harder than you are. They're not doing anything to disrupt what you do, except for the simple fact of they're playing with confidence and you're not because everybody's trying to be a hero. I don't need heroes. I need everybody to play on one page and everybody play together. I don't need heroes. I need people that want to work hard. Everybody wants to do this when we're front runners. You want to talk, you want to talk, you want to talk. But then when it's time to play and somebody challenges you, we shy away. They're struggling, but they're not struggling tonight because they're here to whip your rear end. And you're letting it happen. Get your heads up and go play. Let's go.
Warriors will start with the ball. They'll start off with a hammer. Ashlyn converts on a big 2-man.
All day.
Gracie will let one fly. That mid-range is good. Bella will find Ashlyn in the center.
Good read for the pass.
Winningham. She'll take this one. Euro step. Layup is good.
Now finish it. You got a minute and a half. Finish it. Play defense and finish it. Go hard.
Triple is 4-8-3.
And that is it. Wow. And that is no good. Ashlyn with the rebound. And she should just dribble this ball game out.
Good job. If you'd have played the last 6 minutes of the game, the entire game, you win by 25. But you just sucked it up and played. You played your tail off. You played good. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You played good. But that's what it's going to take. I expect you, and you to play good every time. I expect that. And that doesn't mean I'm going to pat you on the back every time you do, but I expect you to play that way without any questions. But the last 4.5 minutes defensively, you were fantastic. You got every rebound. You got to stop when you had to have it, and you ran transition perfect, and you ran triple, and she didn't have a clue what to do. But she just turned and went because she knew the spot she was supposed to be in. And you ran it to perfection. So if we can do that on the fly, then we shouldn't have any trouble at any time. But you battled. That's what teams do when you have to handle adversity. You have to battle. Okay? All right. Coaches, anything first?
The big thing about this team is, and if you're trying to scout and get ready to play this team, you know, it could be a different person every night. And that's a good luxury to have with the 5 starters that we have, plus the 2 that have been coming off the bench for us. It could be somebody different every night. And when you've got that, that's a fun thing to have, and it's a fun thing to improve on every time. And, you know, just like the other night when we played Smith County, you know, Lakeland has 26. A couple nights ago, Ava had 21. Gracie had 18. It's a different person every single night. And, you know, that's the luxury of having, you know, 5 experienced kids coming back. And the kids, you know, just feed off of each other, and that's a big thing. At some point during a season, you're going to have to deal with an injury. You're going to have to deal with sickness. You're going to have to deal with, you know, somebody may miss a game here or there. And when you're comfortable with that somebody else can step in and do what needs to be done, it makes it a lot better for everybody else. And, you know, these kids, you know, obviously everybody wants to score. I mean, that's the name of the game. Playing defense is hard, and everybody wants their name in the newspaper, and everybody wants their name to be called out on you know, Warrior Media or whatever local broadcasting thing is going on. Everybody wants to hear their name. But it's the little things that nobody really talks about. Getting a rebound. I know Ashland, we were at Central Magnet, had 14 rebounds. I mean, that's just tough. It's tough to do that. And, you know, you get 5 or 6 assists from Lakeland, 2 or 3 steals from Gracie. You know, Bella, I think, had a game a couple weeks ago where she had 6. You know, that's just hard to do. You got to take care of that. And then Ava being in the paint, you know, she had 9 blocks the other night against Smith County. It's just tough to do. And those, they take pride in what they do, and then everybody builds off of it.
Just because we've won all these other games by 20, 30 points plus, we still need to have that winning mentality and know that not every game's going to be that easy. We've prepared ourselves for the hard games that are coming.
Just take it one game at a time, because there's no games off. Don't underestimate anyone, and just go out there and do what needs to be done.